What's up? Welcome to my channel. I am the Crypto Pool. Let's dive in and let's see why we got this flash crash, guys. I am not a financial advisor, so please do your own research on everything. Yeah, let's get down to it. Anyways, Bitcoin recently dropped from 8,500 all the way down to about 79 to 80, and then it bounced back up a little bit up to about 8,000, and it's kind of staying in that region a little bit, hitting that resistance. Reasons for it, people consistently been in the news been saying it's bound for a correction, it's gonna go down, we should be expecting this, blah blah blah. News is news. Either if people got weak hands or they don't. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you I know exactly why it fell. I don't. But I could sit here and tell you that I could have saw this coming and I would have gotten out. And I'm gonna show you. If you haven't catch one of my other videos, I posted up here in the descriptions. Just take a look at it, and I'll go in more detail over it, how to set it up and stuff like that. But I'm gonna go over it really quickly here and show you kind of what I mean. The strategy I use is called the 4 EMA strategy. And pretty much what I do with this strategy is they're pretty much the moving the exponential moving averages, the 8, 13, 21, and 55, 8, 13, 21, and 55. When they line up the opposite way, that's when I would indicate that I'm gonna buy or put in a position to accumulate something. So blue, green, yellow, red. Notice that they line up perfectly, and then notice the little run that it has. Once this blue crosses over into the green, I usually would get out. But when it's the opposite way and it's turned the other way of red, yellow, green, blue, I know for a fact that the market's gonna crash, or I won't say crash, it's gonna go down, and that's for me to leverage or to get out, go into a stable coin, hold, and then buy at the bottom. Once it bounces up, the blue starts crossing over again. The blue starts crossing over, then it crosses back over into the red. I took my money out about right here, I believe it was. I sold into USDC, and I bought in. I think I bought in somewhere in this green candle right here. But to me, once you see this line up just like this, I know it's gonna fall. It happens every single time. The strategy that I talk about, you can check it out on one of my other videos. But just when it's blue, green, yellow, red, it goes up. You catch that every single time. And then when it's the complete opposite, it always falls. So use this to your advantage. Save yourself some money, save yourself some time. Don't get stuck in it. And it works for not just Bitcoin, it works for everything. It works for Cardano, it works for whatever coin you want to do. It'll let you know when it's falling. Usually when the blue starts crossing in, that's when it usually starts falling. Notice how it just starts falling. But when it's lined up perfectly, it does come up, and it does you get some good gains. Even if you would have bought up here, you missed this big green candle, you still would have cashed out 3% in an hour. So please look at my other video. I'll go in more detail how to set it up for you and walk you through it. But if you take a look at the market, everything is down. I was taking a look at it earlier, and everything is down except for never heard of these coins up here. Cosmo coin, I've heard of this. Bitcoin SV, it says it's up, but it really dropped after a big run. And Tron and BitTorrent, of course, I expected these to drop partially. They had a pretty big run, and I know people were just in it just for the news and just the buy in and buy out. That's all I see that coin is. It's a buy in and buy out kind of coin. But everything else is pretty much like double digits. So protect yourself against this. Look into my other video and learn it, study it. I'm not a financial advisor, but I use this strategy a lot to save myself some money, leverage more Bitcoin, and accumulate more of what I want to accomplish and get to eventually. When Bitcoin does, because I believe in Bitcoin and I believe it is going to go up past this all time high. So I want to try to accumulate as much as I can in a short amount of time as I can. But if you're holding onto one of these other coins, I would suggest you hold on to something you truly believe in, and you don't mind it dropping down to these double digits. You're cool with that. But just know, guys, don't throw all your money out. This is just my opinion. This is what I do. I don't take my advice if you don't want to. But I have a separate portfolio into stocks and ETFs and dividends that I leverage off of this. So I don't throw all my money into just cryptocurrency. I have a passive income coming from stocks and stuff, because before crypto I actually was I traded stocks, and I had a great dividend portfolio. I'll be releasing that portfolio sometime in the next few weeks. And there is something that I did find out here on with cryptocurrency that guarantees you a 6.5% interest annually and pays you interest daily, which is pretty amazing. As a stock trader, I would leave my money in there, and when the year would end, it'd only be about 7%. And this is guaranteed 6.5%. Annually, which your interest paid daily. So that's pretty amazing. I'll be showing that and how it works, what you need to do. So if you're not a huge trader, but you want to invest in something that's really stable and really easy, where you could just kind of just set it and leave it there, then there's something I'll show you how to do. But yeah, guys, this is I just want to go over this flash crash of Bitcoin. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you I know why it crashed, but just be careful. Learn these strategies. Do your research so you can prevent from getting these huge losses. I think it was about 7%. I saved myself about 6% loss in my portfolio over here, and now I gained extra Bitcoin down here. So when it does come up, I'm up an extra 6% in Bitcoin once it does recover. But yeah, guys, this is me signing off. Just remember, keep crypto great, and peace.